What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. During the last part, we started a really weird scenario that was suggested a lot regarding Goku's potential. Instead of being normal, or normal according to Goku's standards, he now has FRIEZA'S potential, which definitely does make for some pretty weird changes. With Goku now growing so incredibly fast, where is his ceiling, if there is any? And what's going to be happening next once he actually encounters Frieza? Well, we'll be discussing all that and more in this part. For this video, let's set a like goal of 3,500 likes. Once we hit that, I'll continue with another part of this series. Anyways, let's pick up from here. Goku's now a little bit concerned about Gohan. If he has the same potential as him, if not more, that's going to make things really tricky going forward, especially if Gohan doesn't control his power. Thankfully, he has the perfect person to train with, Goku himself, someone who faced a similar problem before and got over it. Now, Gohan's not going to be getting Super Saiyan anytime soon unless he goes through some traumatic event like Goku did. But his base power alone is still concerning, not for Goku but for everyone else around him. Imagine if Gohan were to lose control again like that. Do you see how he instinctively killed Raditz right there? It could definitely cause some issues, so Goku starts training with him, trying to control that anger, but more so trying to just get Gohan to become a fighter in general. Chi-Chi's actually fine with this because she's just as concerned too. If Gohan's going to be focusing on studying at all, he's going to need to get over this first. Right now, Goku and Roshi are basically teaching him the principles of fighting. First, he needs to learn to control his ki, at the very least. And then he needs to learn how to actually fight, somewhat effectively. Of course, he still is a kid, so they don't expect him to be an amazing fighter. But they still can teach him the fundamentals at the very least. Unbeknownst to Goku though, the Saiyans are going to come to Earth. Of course, they didn't hear any mention of the Dragon Balls. That's not why they're coming. They're coming because Goku killed Raditz so easily, or at least that's what they assume. They don't know that it was actually Gohan's fault. And it wasn't even purposeful, it was just on accident. Still warranted though, at least. A year passes, Gohan is becoming much better as a fighter, and he's kinda learning to control his strength. The only bad thing is Goku and Gohan can't really train with anyone else. They just have to train with each other because they're so far beyond everyone else that training with them wouldn't be too effective. But they sense some strong powers coming towards Earth. Kami warns them of it too, and Goku's a little bit excited about this actually. Finally, some strong fighters. Well, he hopes so. Apparently, they might be related to Raditz somehow. Maybe they're more Saiyans. And that's exactly what they are. They arrive on Earth, but just before they're about to level a city, Goku and Gohan arrive. And Vegeta and Nappa are amazed. They got here so quickly. Okay, that's not really that weird. Maybe they were just nearby. But they also noticed their scouters. For a second, there was a power surge. First they detected nothing, and then the scouters started going haywire. They couldn't even get a proper reading on the power level. Goku tells them if they're going to do this, they're going to have to do it somewhere else. So Vegeta and Nappa oblige. A little bit amused that Kakarot thinks he can command them, but hey, whatever. They'll give him some choice of where he gets to die. So they asked him, what happened with Raditz? Oh, Goku actually wasn't the one to kill him, he points to Gohan. Wait, the child did? He's part Saiyan, so yeah, that probably explains it. He's a hybrid Saiyan. He must be really strong. But it's way more than Vegeta or Nappa could ever imagine. Hybrid Saiyan or not, the fact that he killed Raditz pretty much effortlessly and on accident, that may be cause for concern. And he doesn't have that power under control, it seems. Nope, Goku says he actually does have it under control now. They spent the past year training. They didn't actually know the two Saiyans would come here, but this is the perfect time to test out their strength. And Goku's really curious to see how strong these two are. He tells them, fight him right now, hold nothing back. He wants to see all the power that they've got. They ask him if he's really sure, and Goku nods. Well, he asked for it. Don't say they didn't warn him. The two of them power up to their fullest, and Goku's a bit confused. Is that all they have? They're not holding back, are they? And Vegeta's a bit angry at this. Is he mocking them? No, Goku actually did expect more power, but Vegeta tells him, this is strong. This is the strength of an elite warrior. Nappa is strong, but not on the level of Vegeta. Although the fact that Kakarot's even underwhelmed by Nappa is still pretty interesting. He's a low-class Saiyan, he should be way below the two of them. The two are frustrated and immediately launch towards Goku. And Goku fights with no effort at all. He doesn't even power up. Actually, he tries fighting with one hand, and he's able to do it. And then one finger. How much power does Kakarot have in reserve? This can't be some sort of trick, can it? And that's why Goku's disappointed. He expected more out of them. And they're confused. Is Kakarot a Super Saiyan or something? Wait, a Super Saiyan? What's that? No, there's no way he could be a Super Saiyan. He's too stupid to even know what it is. But then Goku feels like he knows what he's talking about. Wait, a Super Saiyan? Is that a transformation or something? Vegeta and Nappa don't know how to react to this. They thought it was just a state of being, but maybe it's a transformation. They don't know for sure. Okay, Goku actually has something to ask them. He transformed as a Super Saiyan. He still doesn't know what this is and asks them, is this what a Super Saiyan is? He's had it for a while and he never actually knew what to call it. He just called it Super Goku. Vegeta and Nappa are speechless, completely stunned. There's no doubt about it. That has to be a Super Saiyan. Like, what else could that be? And that explains why Kakarot's so strong. Well, not fully, because he was still strong in base. But they don't know, they attribute that to the Super Saiyan part of him. But why is Gohan so strong then? Does he have Super Saiyan? Goku powers back down. No, he's just a normal kid. Well, as normal as a half-alien kid could be. And Vegeta theorizes, maybe because he's the son of a Super Saiyan. But Goku says he didn't always have Super Saiyan. Yeah, he's had it for a while, but he never had it at birth. Vegeta and Nappa are completely confused, but they want to learn more about this, and more importantly, they want to use this power. Hopefully it'll be used to defeat Frieza. And Goku tells him too, his power can go higher, not just in base, but in Super Saiyan. He was still a little bit suppressed, he just wanted to show them to ask the question. But Frieza, he's never heard that name before. He asked them who that is, and Vegeta and Nappa begin explaining. That's why they came here in the first place. Oh well, it's a shame that Raditz died, but Goku thinks he kinda deserves it because he did try to kidnap Gohan. So what Gohan did was kinda warranted even if it was on accident. And Goku's not too fond of these two either. How should he know that he could trust them? Well, they say Frieza poses no immediate threat to Earth, but he's still out there somewhere, and if Goku wants a good fight, which is what he keeps saying, Frieza might be the perfect opponent. They wanted him to fight Frieza in the first place. And Goku's curious, is Frieza really that strong? Vegeta says he has no clue of what Frieza's strength is. But hey, best case scenario, they get to kill Frieza using Goku's power. And Goku might be able to get a good fight out of it. They're not too sure and they can't promise anything, but they tell Goku. At worst, he'd be doing the universe a big favor if he truly is stronger than Frieza, but at best, he gets a good fight out of it. Although there is the risk that Frieza's too strong for him. They don't know where his power can go to. But that same idea applies to Goku. They don't know how high his power goes either. So they ask Goku, show his full power. Alright, Goku obliges. He transforms into a Super Saiyan, powering up to his max. They tell him to do it slowly because if he powers up too quickly, their scouters are probably going to overload. And they watch as the numbers slowly rise, quickly going out of the thousands into the 100,000 range, and then into the millions. And as Goku continues powering up, suddenly the scouters explode. There's no way. His power, it's in the millions, probably even above that. Oh cool, Goku didn't know there was a way to quantify strength like that with a power. And he asks, is that good? Well, yeah, in comparison to them, that's huge. They tell him for reference, Raditz was decently strong, at least compared to everyone here on Earth, and he wasn't even at 2,000 in terms of power. This gives Goku some idea of where he is, at least in comparison to the rest of the humans. They're probably in the couple hundreds, while he's in the couple millions, or maybe tens of millions, or maybe hundreds of millions, he doesn't even know, because they don't have any scouters anymore. But this also did send a signal to Frieza. With this huge power surging somewhere random in the universe, of course Frieza's army would pick up on it. It was so strong that it would be weird if they didn't pick up on it. Frieza's immediately alerted, and wonders, what could this possibly be? Apparently this is an area where Vegeta and Nappa are right now because the signals did come from their scouters too, but also the power reached Frieza's base. It was so strong that it traveled all the way across the universe. And Frieza has no other choice. He's gonna mobilize his troops, going to Earth. He wants to see what this power is, those readings that they got on all their scouters. Apparently the last reading on Vegeta and Nappa scouters were in the tens of millions. And Frieza wants to see if that's true because if so, this could be someone that matches his strength. Which he kinda doubts, maybe it's a fluke. But hey, he'll also figure out what Vegeta and Nappa are up to because they went here for some reason and he doesn't know why. In the meantime, Vegeta and Nappa remain on Earth, trying to learn more about Super Saiyan and just Kakarot in general. Why is he so freakishly strong? Because even in base he was like this, and Goku says even before he got Super Saiyan, his strength was off the charts. They have no idea what this is. Super Saiyan doesn't seem to be something that's genetic. It might just be a transformation akin to something like Great Ape, because Goku did have Great Ape as well. Which doesn't really mean much, but it just tells them. The power might not be attributed to this transformation. And Goku also learns that his tail was the key to Great Ape. Interesting, he'll keep that in mind. He kinda knew before when his tail was removed that first time, and eventually regrew back. But who knows, maybe in the future he'll revisit Great Ape for some reason. With this training, Vegeta and Nappa don't really get to learn much. It's not like they just learned Super Saiyan that quickly. The whole point is Goku's potential is so huge that he was able to access it in that moment of rage, while also being freakishly strong beforehand. And again, Goku's not really too fond of these guys and doesn't really care too much about Frieza either, so he's not just gonna leave Earth and fight Frieza. But he's fine trying to teach them whatever this is because he doesn't think that they could defeat him somehow. So if he taught them this power, which might not even be possible, Goku would still probably be ahead of them in terms of strength. But thankfully for Vegeta and Nappa, they're not going to have to drag Goku to fight Frieza because Frieza's coming to them. Goku senses one day there's a very strong power heading towards Earth. Vegeta and Nappa are confused. Oh yeah, they forgot he could sense stuff without scouters. That must be Frieza, there's no other way around it. From what Goku's saying, it's malicious power, and it's strong, but not as strong as him. That gives them hope. That definitely means it's Frieza approaching, and it means that Goku might be enough to defeat him. And Frieza's also bringing an army with him. Well, Vegeta and Nappa say that's no issue. They'll take care of the army, and tell Goku to only focus on Frieza. He can't draw his attention away from the Emperor. Vegeta and Nappa become Earth's first line of defense. And they're not doing it to protect Earth, more so to just have fun, killing all of Frieza's army. And as the army descends on Earth, thankfully they draw this army to a wasteland. As Vegeta and Nappa begin fighting them, going all out, glad to just be using the army as punching bags basically. And meanwhile, Frieza goes up to Goku himself, also seeing Gohan. Interesting, there was another Saiyan that he didn't know about, and apparently he has a brat. He chuckles. So this is why Vegeta and Nappa came here. They thought they were going to recruit another Saiyan to help defeat his army. Well, his soldiers might be weaklings, and that explains why Vegeta and Nappa are able to defeat them. But even with Goku's help, there's no way they would have defeated Frieza. Did they really think this would work? And Goku says he only learned of Frieza a few weeks ago, not even. He doesn't care about him or whatever, but he heard that he might be strong, and might lead to a good fight. These apes, they're so primitive, only thinking about fighting and such. And Goku tells Frieza he's been looking for an opponent like this, and he tells Frieza to hold nothing back. Is he being mocked right now? Hold nothing back. If he didn't hold back, everything here would be destroyed. And Goku tells him he's confident he can take on Frieza at whatever his full power is. Really though, he really wants to test that out. Well, okay, Frieza powers up, going to his 100% power. And Goku's actually pretty elated. Still though, this isn't as strong as he expected. Vegeta and Nappa promised a great fight. And maybe this is the closest he can get to that. Goku starts fighting Frieza pretty effortlessly in fact. But as Frieza's getting more and more serious, Goku's getting hyped up too. He's still only in base, not even using Super Saiyan, but he's actually having to try against Frieza, something he's never done before. And he wonders, maybe Gohan could fight him. What, is he serious? That brat, that child? He thinks that he could fight Frieza? Frieza's really pissed off now. Even more so at the fact that he can't even kill Goku. Nothing that he tries is working. And he could tell, this ape might actually be a problem. Goku even hinted at something during the fight, the fact that he has another transformation. Wait a second, could he be a Super Saiyan? He doesn't want to test out the theory. So instead, Frieza's gonna end this quickly. He goes up into the sky and begins charging an attack. Goku waits there, hoping that Frieza's gonna aim something powerful at him. But as Frieza charges the attack, he changes direction. He aims a full-powered blast down towards Earth, ready to blow it up and just end this on the spot. But before this blast could even hit Earth, Goku's about to jump in front of it, but someone else is faster and gets in front of Goku. It's Gohan. And for a brief second, Gohan powers up. In defense of Earth, he tries to knock the blast back, and something strange happens. His hair, it turns golden, his ki flares up, and Goku looks on amazed. He did it already? For a brief second, Gohan went into Super Saiyan, launching a massive blast that not only destroys Frieza's attack, but also launches right towards Frieza, killing him. And just as quickly as the transformation appeared, it disappears. Gohan powers back down into base. Goku's impressed, and he's pretty proud of his son, but also at the same time he's concerned. This is just like Raditz. It's kind of funny when you think about it like that, but not as funny when you consider the fact that he's a Super Saiyan and can possibly destroy everything if he loses control like that again. And Goku's also kind of bummed. He expected more of a fight out of Frieza. His base form was enough to match his 100% strength, and if he went Super Saiyan, it would have been incredibly easy. But was that the strongest person in the universe that Vegeta and Nappa were talking about? And it lets Goku recognize a few things. For one, he needs to work with Gohan more. But also, Goku might actually be the strongest thing in the universe. At least in terms of the people that they know of. If that was the strongest possible opponent he could face, how is he supposed to train? How is he supposed to get stronger if he has no one else to motivate him to get stronger? Like, he could just keep growing in strength, but how will he utilize that strength if no one could fight him? Will he ever truly be able to have fun in a fight? Well, we'll enter all that next time. This is where we'll leave off for now. So, what did you guys think about this part? What do you think is going to happen next time? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think. As always, if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like. And let's try to hit that like goal from the beginning of the video so we can get another part to the series. If you haven't already, why not subscribe? As well as hitting the bell icon to get notified about any future uploads on my channel, including more parts of the series or any other videos like it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.